Hey guys, what's up? This is Ghostface Reviews back with another video as always, and today we're going to be doing a long overdue video. We're going to be covering my entire Goosebumps collection at the current moment in time. Bear in mind that this is an ever expanding collection, and I've actually bought a lot of these items you see here in the past month or so because I've been getting super back into Goosebumps and binge watching the TV series, the movies, and binge reading the books as well. I'm actually going to be getting a very large shelving unit to display all these on soon, but yeah, we're going to take a look at each item in detail. I'll tell you a little bit about each piece, and then I'll give you some close-up shots at the end of the video. So starting off on the left side at the very bottom of my Goosebumps collection, we've got the Goosebumps hardback Fright Light edition. This has got a light inside that would help you to read at night. It's pretty sick. And it's another Goosebumps hardback with 3 stories in it, which is pretty cool. Then moving across here, we've got the Goosebumps TV special, what's the number? This TV special 4, and this has got Night of the Living Dummy 2 and Say Cheese and Dying. And I'm trying to collect all the TV special books and hopefully get that part of my Goosebumps collection finished very soon. Moving up, we've got one of the Goosebumps TV series DVDs, and this is actually still sealed, it's never been opened, and this has one of my favourite episodes of One Day at Horrorland and Go Eat Worms on it. I really do love the horror character from One Day at Horrorland, so check that out if you've never seen those. This is one I picked up in a bookstore recently. This is the Slappy graphic novel, and it's really cool. It's worth checking out if you've not read this one, but yeah, it's quite a cool piece to have added to my collection. Then moving up here, we've got 2 of the Goosebumps hardbacks, and these are ones where you'd press this button here, which doesn't work on mine anymore, and Curly's eyes would flash, and then with this one you open it up and it just makes a sound. I'm not sure how they thought that that was wailing, but yeah, pretty cool either way. And these also both have 3 books in each one. This was actually my first ever Goosebumps piece. I got it at a Scholastic school fair back when I was a kid, and I've held onto it ever since, so it's a pretty sentimental piece for me. Then moving across down to this part of my collection, we've got 4 of the Goosebumps 1996 bookends, and the idea with these was that you'd put them either side of all your Goosebumps books, and they'd just hold them up if you didn't have a bookshelf or a bookcase, and they're really rad. They've got one of my favourite Goosebumps characters on them, which is Curly. I've always loved Curly's design and his character in general, and these are no exception. They just say "Reading is a Scream." They've got the Goosebumps logo and then the actual word Goosebumps up there, and they're just basically set onto some tombstones, and they're actually really big. They really are cool pieces, and I've been wanting some of these for a long time, and what happened was I ended up looking on eBay for some finally after giving up looking in stores and whatnot, and I ended up finding 2 sets in one day, and I checked that around for a long time to see if I could pick up some. So I decided to reach out to AJ from the House of Mass, and we've been just talking over Instagram, and we've just been having a few messages back and forth, and I basically asked him if he'd want me to send him a set of these along with this VHS here, Night of the Living Dummy 3, which I'll show you in a second. But yeah, basically we're going to do some kind of thing like that, either a trade or something, and he's going to do an unboxing of it on his channel. So definitely go check him out and subscribe to him if you haven't. He's got a really impressive mass collection, and he also collects Goosebumps. So yeah, I hope you enjoy those, man. When I send them out to you, I'll probably post them within the next week or 2, and hopefully they'll get over to you safely, and you'll enjoy them as part of your collection too. So moving up from the Curly bookends now, we've got this complete set of 1997 Sugar Puffs Goosebumps bookmarks. These are really rad, and they actually go for around £20 each, $20, whatever. They go for around that price each, and I managed to somehow score the entire set for £9 with free shipping on eBay, just out of chance because they'd only just been listed and it was on Buy It Now, so I just bought them all at once, and I've got the complete set of these in one go, which I'm really stoked about. So they are a really good piece to have added to my collection. As you can see, we've just got Curly, the Mud Monster, we've got Cuddles, the Mummy, of course we've got Slappy, and we've got the Horror from Horrorland there. And these are pretty cool because, I'll show you this one, they actually all have a different image when you move the bookmarks. It's pretty cool. And they all have a character bio on the back. And yeah, they are pretty cool. So if you've never seen those before, definitely check them out, see if you can find some on eBay and see if you can score them at a good price. So moving up from those, we've got two of the Goosebumps collectible Screaming figures. And I actually have both of these boxed. Neither of these have ever been opened. And the one on the left I scored about it was a few months ago now. And this one is the Horror from Horrorland. And they both still work. So that's the sound effect they make. The box on this one at the front is ever so slightly damaged, but other than that it's in really good shape. And this is the other characters. I'd really love to track down a Curly one and a Mud Monster one, so if anyone has those and wants to do a trade, please let me know. I'd be very up for doing that. Then just across here we've got one that AJ is going to be pretty jealous of. This is the Slappy the Dummy one, which also still works. And I managed to score this on eBay for around £35, and it actually came with this book here, the Night of the Living Dummy original first edition, which is pretty cool to have gotten both together. And again, this one is ever so slightly damaged on the front of the box, but it also has another language on the front, which the Horror from Horrorland doesn't, so I'm pretty stoked about that. And this one is in really good shape too, so glad to have got those in my collection. We're going to move across now to some of the media style Goosebumps, as in the DVDs and the VHS. So starting off with this part of the collection now, we've got the just bog standard Goosebumps movie on DVD. It's got a few special features, but I'm pretty sure that they all do anyway. So that's pretty cool. I really enjoyed that movie. It could have been better, but it was still good, and I'm not complaining that we got a Goosebumps movie. Next across, I don't know if you American viewers will have seen this, but this is the UK Goosebumps 1 and 2 box set. It's got the first movie, which is that one there, and Goosebumps 2 Haunted Halloween. This is still sealed, I've never opened it. I'm planning on getting another one to open, and they both have a ton of special features on them. So, and it also has the card slipcase too. So I'll probably pick a second one of these up and yeah, end up opening that one and keeping this one sealed as part of the collection. Then just up from here, we've got the Haunted Mask on VHS. We've got A Night in Terror Tower on VHS. We've got the one I'm sending to AJ, Night of the Living Dummy 3. And we've also got One Day at Horrorland Part 1 and 2. They're all in really nice shape. Just show you guys quick. So this is the one I'm going to be sending to AJ. And it's in really nice shape. It's actually got the neon case, which is pretty cool. There's no damage to them or anything. And I try to pick them all up in as best condition as I can. This one is pretty sick actually. It's still got the 3D Goosebumps card inside, and it's really cool. I managed to score this one in a thrift store recently, which is pretty cool find. Moving across from there, we've got some of the more recent Goosebumps books. We've got Creep from the Deep, Who's Your Mummy, and Monster Blood for Breakfast from the Horrorland series. I did have the full box set of these, but I decided to sell them to make space in my collection for more of the older Goosebumps stuff. I'll probably end up rebuying that at some point though. Then moving down, we have a bunch of books that I scored recently at a local bookstore. They had a load of the most wanted books, and I decided to pick as many of them up as I could on the day. I really do love the artwork on the Son of Slappy book, and I'm pretty stoked to get a hold of the newer release of The Haunted Mask too. It looks really awesome. The Haunt is a good book. I'm still yet to read the other three, but I've heard good things about all of them. Moving on to more of the older books now, we've got the Horror at Camp Jelly Jam, Say Cheese and Die. Say Cheese and Die Again, hard to find, so I'm pretty happy about that. Then we've got the Night of the Living Dummy, which is the one I scored with the Goosebumps Slappy collectible. And we have the Haunted Mask, which is arguably one of my favourite Goosebumps episodes and books of all time. And then across from that we've got Welcome to Dead House, which is just a super nostalgic book to me because I've had this one since I was a kid. And it's just, the cover art just shows everything that a haunted house should look like. And it's just a really good book. So definitely check it out. It's one of the earliest Goosebumps books there actually are. And yeah, definitely check this one out. Then just across from here, we've got the Goosebumps How I Got My Shrunken Head. This is a different edition to these ones, but I picked it up anyway. And I'm actually waiting on How I Got My Shrunken Head in this form too, with that sort of cover style. So I'm pretty stoked about receiving that soon. And then we've got one of my other favourite Goosebumps TV show episodes, which is Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns. I just found the fact that they wanted you to trick or treat forever, and their voice is super fucking creepy, and it's a really cool episode and book, so check it out. I got this one for 50p in a thrift store, so I'm pretty stoked, and it's in really nice shape too. So moving down from those books now, we've got these two Goosebumps Monster Edition hardback books, and these both feature 3 Goosebumps stories in each one. These are my newest Goosebumps additions to my collection. I actually picked these up from the post office today because I was out when they tried to deliver them. This is Monster Edition 2, which is one that I saw come up on eBay, and it's in amazing condition really for its age, and I had to pick it up being a massive fan of Slappy. It's got Night of the Living Dummy 2 and Night of the Living Dummy 3. And it's just a super cool book. You don't see these coming up very often online or in stores, so I just figured that I'd pick it up. And the artwork in the book is pretty insane as well. So that's Monster Edition 2. Monster Edition 1 features Curly on the front of it. And this one is meant to scream, but sadly the batteries don't work anymore in this one. It would have screamed from there, but the Slappy one still does. You press this button in his mouth and the eyes flash, just like they did on the Curly book I showed you earlier. So that's that one. And this one has a really cool cover art actually. And I just love the cover of the book in general. And it's another hardback, so you know, you can't complain. Then we've got Stay Out of the Basement, Welcome to Dead House, and Say Cheese and Die. Those are the books that is in this one. So I'm actually looking to fully complete the Monster Edition line, and I'm pretty sure I've not got many left to go. I'm just going to double check that after this video, but I'm stoked to finish this line too. And then the last item in my Goosebumps collection currently is this fully complete Shrieks and Spiders game. Picked this up because I've decided to actually start collecting all of the Goosebumps puzzles and games. Now saying that, I've actually got two Goosebumps jigsaws coming on the way. One of those is of Curly sat in the swimming pool, and another one is of Cuddles the hamster. So I can't wait for those to arrive. And I've also got a few other Goosebumps pieces, but I'll give you guys an update in probably a month or two's time, so you can see how it's grown and when I've actually got it on display on some new shelving units that I've ordered. So I'm stoked to show you guys that. But this game is pretty cool. It's a fun game. It's pretty simple, and it's just super nostalgic because I actually had this one as a kid, and this is one I've rebought recently, which is in far better shape than the one I had ever was. So I'm just really enjoying the cover art of this one as well. Got Slappy, Curly, and the Mummy. So yeah, I mean, I just want to thank you guys for watching. If you've got any questions whatsoever about my Goosebumps collection, feel free to give me a message or comment down below, and we can discuss stuff. If you have anything you'd want to trade for something in my collection, let me know. I'll consider it and get back to you. But other than that, guys, I want to thank you for watching as always, and I'll catch you in the next video. So I actually forgot to mention and show you guys that this was my favourite piece in my Goosebumps collection, and this is the Trick or Treat Studios Haunted Mask 1 replica mask. Now Trick or Treat Studios made a ton of Goosebumps stuff, including a replica Slappy doll and a load of other masks. I'm trying to currently get a hold of the Haunted Mask 2 before it runs out of stock on my local horror provider, but we're going to have to see whether that is an option if it's still in stock. And they also have the Slappy masks in stock still, so I'm going to try and get a hold of one of those too. And maybe one of the Attack of the Jack-o'-lantern masks, but we'll have to see. This comes from one of my favourite Goosebumps episodes, the Haunted Mask. And yeah, it's definitely one of my favourite pieces. It looks insane on display, and it's a real shame that Trick or Treat Studios lost the license to make Goosebumps items, but these things happen. So yeah, other than that guys, I hope you enjoyed taking a look at my current Goosebumps collection. There'll be updates along the way as more pieces arrive and reviews and whatnot. If you'd like to see a review of the Haunted Mask, please let me know in the comments down below and I can do that for you. But other than that, I want to thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Shut you out, we'll put you in doubt if you think that you're special.